Now I just hope it's working. Is it working? Yes, I stopped and started again. Maybe it's taking. Probably. God damn. Okay, is it working? So. Ok, ultimamente que eu vai pizza. Com. Dacht dat tem certo amount de delay. Dat tem certo amount. But eu não supposed to estar hope amount. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay. Oh, great. So this is. Oh, good. Sayori, you really think I would teach you for Yuri? Yeah, but you're so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I race you in the club every day. Besides, you already seem like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Brandon. You think about me too much sometimes. You would deserve it if you wanted it. So, sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Say, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Hmm. The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayuri to care so much about, but I want to respect her and make her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh boy, Chris, here you go. You gotta help me. Uh, uh, Give again. So philosophy. Philosophy? Alright, dude. Treasure room of Starscape, don't experience, escape, excitement, rose, incapable heart. Uh, Alright, different. Dear, Misery, and Inferno, think on your string. Gauge, person, Inferno, thank you. Inferno? Oh. Massacred them, because that's very obvious. I'm not sure. Okay, it was massacre. Um, Destiny. Those do not count. Man, what a tragedy has become. Explode. Horror, meager, intellectual, anime body, roundless, lollipop, big, hopeless. Um. Uh. Is it intellectual? Because I'm not sure who. Okay. He has a platinum. Rap, vivid here, dark determination, marshmallow, color, feather, broke, depression. Um, Alrighty. Clumsy, fluffy, pain, fantasy, cry, Nike, everything captive happiness. Um, I'm not sure. Fantasy? No, that was the bitch. Uh, Natsuki, the fucking bitch she is. I think with wishes. Loud vacation, October, lucky adventure, spending smiles as very exciting portrait. Thing on control. Sayori. Oh. Infinite. Concurrent. Oh, electron insight email. Mitigated die insight. Yes. Deze potential duizend cells. Okay, duizend the lipstick the new rainbow. So zijn dat de most like decontamination. Eternity, yes. Crimson. Flying family, forgive, passion, nip, calm, play, comfort, kawaii, skipping. My keys. Okay, so. Oh, wish. Roof. No, that was Sayori. Imagination. So, 2 out of 20 I got wrong. Ah, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Uh-huh. You must have got a determination, starting this club and now playing a piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Yeah? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Sound a bit like sorry all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Yeah, I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Yes, it's right in your name. Monica. Yeah, that's not how you say my name at all. Although that just makes no sense in translation. Yeah, never mind. Hold on. Ow. Alright, let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Eh, fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me, where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh, you're spacing out again. Ah, sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. So sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Tori shows me a big smile. Don't don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I did approach Monica, who was shoving through some papers at her desk. Brandon, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica, Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber razor up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Brandon. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talking to me about things that bother her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also a friend of her, also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, are you sure about that? You seem like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Saying maybe the thing on her mind is you, Brandon. Me? Oh, how on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Larry talks about you more than anyone else, you know? Yeah. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Larry, it's always like that. It's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Brandon. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from you. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Me good? Eh,
And,
tomorrow maybe. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I noticed Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that you won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you want to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. Sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I will be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I'm just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Brandon, the world is full of meaning, often hidden beneath plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind every person. No matter how well you may know them, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. She knows her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Ah, I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. Just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. You, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a very simple guy, so I think I'm very good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, like, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poem, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Which should I show my poems first? It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Brennan. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Eh, alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Brandon, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel. Yes, you weren't talking. You were quiet. You weren't talking the whole time. You were just quiet, which was surprising. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. I'm tired. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my ride. Never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you've never even shared with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Brandon, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on their face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know, those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you. I'm not a know-it-all, Brandon. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. You've just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Brandon. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I don't just keep hoping I would make friends. I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Goes under the light, part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Yeah, have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? I don't know. Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? Ah, no, of course not. I just, I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri poems being usually cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. It is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good at words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me, so thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I ask it in response to her warm touch. You can. Um, the poem is, once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. Now I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, he timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. I'll be back. I'll come back. We'll just... Yeah, no thanks. Hey, you didn't even... Next. What a bitch! Dick. Hi, Brandon. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style gotten so refined, Brandon. She's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spent with her. I think I heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you do it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. Hmm. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. Wi-Fi left the chat. Rip. That's It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the classroom every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has been. I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. All right, I get you. Just be careful, all right? I know Tajiri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. The old tales of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. The beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, all that was ever thought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, adroit with expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no speaking, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I like learning and looking. No, Kevin, it's Wi-Fi up. Bye. Oh. That's what you guys. Something happened. Continue. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. If you ever decide to share your writing because your faith is not that good, it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you what your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? By the time we start figuring out, hold on 1 second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Yeah? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. The stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing terrible is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, seems you're right. Ah, Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? Almost like everyone's balance is run off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did you run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Ah, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously, of all times to not go with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you being a lovey-dovey. Ah, no, first of all, suffered understanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. Did you say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. That's cool. We'll be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them. And different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me to sign them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you have me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's part too. Even I can tell now, because I never really gave enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Ah, that may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to upset the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Brandon. One who is really useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tests to handle. It will probably go allowing to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I would really really appreciative of that. That is money I spent weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help, but even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some theory I can give to you. It's not like money can go give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned you would like to handle the baking on your own. Let me not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Therefore, you may be more suited to assisting with the decoration. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Brandon to do. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. The other thing is how to decide how you'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't got a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in you literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just sell this already? Yeah. But you're okay with this, right? Then it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Come to good. Well, probably was helpful. Me? Are you serious? Why would Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Brandon. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think her suggestion will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is being a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Brandon? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Ah, you did and she gets me everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. Didn't really know why Brent picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kinda surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. Sorry if I said something bad. That's because the only one surprised. Monica, Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's word. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I began to understand. It was trying to sound like Sayori. If it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. After everyone packs up their things, I start to follow Monica and Galador as they chat with each other. Yeah. Hey, Teron. Sorry, I realized I didn't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? What happened to him? What? Oh God. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Ah, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way. So I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Brandon. I think that would make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Yeah? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally stands up and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of there and Yuri follows. I can believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on a Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof, until I've gotten pretty used to having her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something? Is this just I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. but until then I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Yuri since she left club earlier the other day. It's not like we text her all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's fan aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Yuri before Yuri comes over, rather than asking to tell her I'm coming over much like we've done in the past. Once I reached Sayuri's house, I knocked on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Sayuri strange over not around down and greet me. I have the room where I finally find her. Sayuri? Fuck. Oh Jesus, that generally got me scared. Hi Brandon. I sat down in the room. Sayuri forced to smile, but each touch is different. There's If you know, you will know. Chris, you probably know why I was scared. Do not tell him why, but Chris probably knows why I was just slightly scared. You ever come over like this? No music, and the feeling was very not good. It was very creepy, uneasy, because you are more invested because you're reading and you're like, what is going to happen? You have come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Oh, why are you complaining about that? Fuck you. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as massive as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decors that she's had for years now. Eh. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be here today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sorry, I had already left by the time we decided that last minute. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festive preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. Didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so just me and Yuri then. Yep, there's more silence between us. So Yuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you would do it after you left on Friday. Something's wrong. You can't hide from it. I know you too well. So, Sarah smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Brandon. Yeah? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault if I think get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come over. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. Think that's why the world have decided to have you come over today. Think it just wants to torture me. Sayori, I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Then I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Brandon. But You're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Eh? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Brenda? Because it's just this time. Thing is, I've had a really bad impression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason what reason is there to anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy without worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sawyer kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so bad for me to just not think about her? Why, sorry, eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed. It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Brandon. Why do you think I did tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's very sweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a better thing swung against my head. Aha. That's why I want so bad for you to make friends with everyone else. Everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. So you make friends and get close with everyone in the club. Feels like a spirit going through my heart. That's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Uh huh. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Brandon, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only that could have helped is if everyone could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the leisure club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept this punishment, because I deserve every last one. I think I once cracked Sayori's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Ah, Brandon, Sayori, don't care if you feel selfish. I'm relieved that you convinced me to join the club. See, everything makes it worthwhile enough. To make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I won't have it any other way. Brandon. Sarah isn't hugging me back, despite my arms being wrapped around her. Sarah's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please, don't do this, Brandon. Sarah barely manages to speak in her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it is, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I'm here. Oh no, he's muted. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. Ooh, rip. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Brandon. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sari lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Um, ah, it's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sari wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Fault is, it has to be the one where I have planned. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. Don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to her and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to think about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early today. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the door, but you could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and heard more on my way home. I suppose that's true. Think, think of that for some reason. Should become, it should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find anything? Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Kiri to my room. The first she does is glance her curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you. No. It was really embarrassing for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. It's not your wrist, which was in the process of opening a drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. It's fine. Let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap as if she's making sure she's keeping track of them. So, shall we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decoration and atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy, candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you plan on taking it that far. Of course, I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, though many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a very intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in a black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing. Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. It takes a center and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for defense because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine adds to your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Peter smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We will need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Also to catch the eye of those passing by the room. And may I just some to peek inside? That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Your giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Brandon. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright, sitting on the floor, together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of leaves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's that's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Ah, well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Either whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird with this. Uh-huh. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. Just funny how nervous you get about sharing. Well, it's an interesting to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my hand. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Here's how it shows. I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow. Brandon, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be so sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. Cut your skin like it's paper. No. Small drop of small drop of blood trickles down the finger. Yuri takes my hand, gives the one a close look. She stares at it, knows it finishes. Yuri screams, I'll go watch off. Red warning, Yuri puts her finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pulled my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I have ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Ah, sure, it was very weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Really, I think you're overreacting a little. He doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Right, you know what? This might be a substitute, but I do it anyway. Take your hand and lick her index finger in return. Brandon, did you really just do that? Now we're even. He just looks at me like I did something wrong. Uh-huh. Knew that would be a bad idea. Now for the sweet remote just the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Brandon. You giggles shyly. Eh? You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your panties? I don't think I need one actually. But it was a tiny cut. Look, I already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri snack back through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all side by side. It looks better than I expected and will very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I like to create a panel. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. Cups of water, I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a bit of water, okay? If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Here is the fact I tried to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Place them on a plate to catch any painted drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? You come in to see Yuri quickly, unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Her face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes upon himself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, thought we should do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the panel, starting with the color for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the panel. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different color across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolor feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. Just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading, doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games. Where sharing experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I know you understand. Yuri is always a panic to grab an unused paintbrush, but I remove at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah, sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are tubs of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. Get a towel right now. Rachel fetch a small towel and damp it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here, I pat on Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah, is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. Didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, yeah? Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. It almost as if she is lost in a daze and followed by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? The Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, then a dim sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. Didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsy, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dust that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Ah, not yet. It needs to dry first. Ah, that's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would best leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Aha. You stated like your class over. Was it wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a bit? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. You start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was still hoping we could have extra time after we finish the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Hearing all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sounds like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once she backs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I can't say that without thinking. About today. Spend everything have as much time as you wanted. It's because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out much. But I sum over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so. You're very thoughtful, Brandon. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Yeah? Ah, hi, Brandon. Sayori. Just know we weren't. Eh, that's okay, Brandon. I just stopped by to say hi. Um, well, it's nice to see you. Sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sorry, beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearing prayers, Yuri hurries off. Sorry waves goodbye after her. Sayori, that you didn't want to come over today. Ah, well, I tried staying in my room, but my match was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. You've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's eyes. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Brandon? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. It would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Brandon. If I was here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just. Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, we're going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. But my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Brandon. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared of that I might like you more than you like me. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself, Brandon. Like so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And and that's not Sayori. I don't want you to hurt. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I felt my tongue Yuri's arm squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said how I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Religiously, so you're not. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, you know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh boy. How to have fucked up still a little bit of pain because Egypt's a little tough choice. Shit. Oh fuck. What do I do? It is. Shut up. I know it's a big decision. Fuck. God. Fine. Says you. Fuck, what do I choose? This is not the time. This is really not the time. Nah, that'd be too much of a cliffhanger. I still haven't saved that thing. Nah, but I will be right. So I do. I am. I'll save for now. I think I'm gonna stop here because I've been in total I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Like, can you do one? Fuck you.